Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome aboard to another week of Train Sim World. Hey, it's another DLC week coming up, isn't it? Nice couple little gameplay DLCs releasing from our friends at Rivet Games. Alright, good luck with this one. Welcome aboard. How are we all doing? Hopefully you will enjoy our stream here tonight. Thank you for joining us if you're watching us instead of the World Cup final. Man, I might be an Aussie, but hey, I was watching a little bit before I got live. I thought, oh yeah. India going to flog us. They're batting, 400 coming. Yeah, I'll probably turn it on later on and there'll probably be something on there like that anyway. How are we all doing? Hopefully all well. Let's not talk about cricket. Let's talk about trains. So yeah, we have got River Games releasing their 2 packs this week, ladies and gentlemen. So do look forward to those if you're interested in those. There's one for the ScotRail Express Edinburgh Glasgow route, and there is one for the Rosamania. There's a little bit of an upgrade happening with that. With a new timetable and stuff. I'm not sure if there's a new timetable for the ScotRail. Really, not much information really being provided from them, to be honest, about this thing. So yeah, I don't know. It's River Games, so don't expect too much. So yeah. If it was just trains, then you'd be thinking, oh, well, this will be awesome. But you know what? They don't need a game pack. Look at the amount of stuff they've just given us, you know, for this beautiful route. Look at this. We got the Intercity here. Look at this. Fantastic. Beautiful weapon here. Still a bit of flickering going on at the station here at Preston here, and yeah, there's a bit of flickering happening here. I've noticed that it's happening somewhere here as well. I think I've seen it, and let's see if it happens here today. I've had a bit of flickering happening down this way as well. No, it's not happening at the moment, but yeah, there has been a bit of glitching going on in the bottoms here. So yeah. Gotta love that, eh? Alright, so I've been away for the weekend, got back this afternoon, checked the Train Sim community. There's an update to the 387, 377 and 375 sound mod by is it Itio? I think it's Itio with that one. So that's been updated. So yeah, the last 24 hours has been an update for that. There's been an update, actually not an update, there's actually a new mod for the 101. But I'm thinking it might clash with the other one that I'm using. Actually, I'll have to double check that. What's going on? Would be nice to put it into forwards. Now I'm going backwards. Lovely double. That's a nice start. Luckily they give us a bit of leadway these days with that issue. Back in the original Train Sim World area, it wouldn't be too much behind and there'll be a red signal. Alright, let's head off to this amazing, beautiful route. Yeah, so we brought you Train Sim World news over to it last week regards to the main tail barn. It is technically the second part of main Spezar barn. For, you know, if you're OGs like myself, you would know that was part of the first wave of DLCs, wasn't it? First era of Train Sim World. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice. It's not too big. I was quite surprised on the Australian dollar price though. It's on sale, 10% discount for PC Steam owners. You can pre-order now. Man, it's been a while since we've been able to pre-order a route for Train Sim World, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's just a little bit under $40 Australian on 10% discount for PC Steam owners like ourselves. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. You know me, I'm a big fan of Deutsche Bahn, so you know it's going to be. Man, it's not a big train, isn't it? This is smaller than the one I rode the other day. Oh, where's the rest of it? Man, this is a very inner city express. Okay, cotton washing. We got that first. What do we got? Polyoleo flag. And late. Oh, come on! Yes, we'll stop it there. And they Blackpool off. Man, this is the smallest inner city train in the world. Not even our inner cities here in Sydney at all. Could be actually. Oh, it's free carriage. Well, 2 technically plus the mail car, isn't it? The mail car's in front. Yeah, so 2 carriage. Wow. It's technically a 101 just being carried by a mail car and the diesel engine. I don't know if it's me, you know, like, I'm sort of getting bored with these characters and the way they look in Train Sim. Well, I want to see some new flavour, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing some new types of AI. I wouldn't go as far as adding it to Creators Club where we could create our own players. Well, maybe down the future we could. Could be an option. But that's the least of our worries. You know, like the main worries are the issues that are sort of the main issues of the game, which continue to plague us. Micro-shattering, Unreal Engine 4 issue. I've explained that to you guys many times. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm using the custom engine right here and DX12. So even though DX12 is not officially supported, it's been talked about in the forums a fair few times over in the past. Even Matt has mentioned about it. So he's just said if you find it works fine, and by all means necessary, go for it. And I have to agree. I've been a veteran for quite a while now, and I probably haven't experienced Train Sim World bit more friendly since using these settings. I'm using some settings by a guy from the forums named DB Runner, which is gave the community a thread going on in for Train Sim World Free, and I was using his settings on Train Sim World Free with great response. I have to say that his settings on Train Sim World Free were quite unique. So yeah, I was using his one with DX12 as well, and I started using his settings with Train Sim World 4 at launch, and it wasn't really working, and I was so frustrated. I was trying to so many different ways of tweaking it, trying to get it working myself, and I ended up getting in contact with him, and he gave me some settings, and I sort of tweaked them again, and I've been not tweaking it lately, so I'm just using the exact settings he's put in that gave me in a personal. We've been having personal messages, we've been talking on the forums, personal messages, and it was quite help. I was banned from the forums, yes, for a month, so I do apologise to the folks at Dovetail, and sometimes you get a few idiots on there. Look, just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. I've had a couple of them over the last week again, and I haven't even replied. You're a troll trolls will always be trolls, so yeah, just let it be, eh? Anyway, we've got a lovely lineup this week. I haven't posted this week's Tuesdays and midweek World of Trains yet, so let me just turn this down a little bit. Actually, it's the mic's a little bit loud today. I might turn up. There we go. Can everyone hear me nice and clearly now? So it was going on red there, and I'm thinking, damn, that's too much. I'll bring this back a little bit. That might be a bit better. I do apologise. I am in a big echo room. Quite echoey here in the new studio. I recently moved back in October to a new location here in Sydney, Australia, and yeah, I've been in a bigger room. Well, I was in a bigger room last time, but it's more echo this time because I've got floorboards, so I haven't actually put in any carpet down in my area at the moment, so a little bit flat broke now. Now I'm paying more rent and stuff. It's a little bit, you know, money's very, very tight. Anyway, we're coming in the Kirk and Washington very shortly. Say that this is probably the best release in train sim world history. It's absolutely fantastic. That's saying something, you know. We've had some great releases, you know. Southeastern High Speed, even when it got extended. We've had Lincoln Ranch Strucker, as you know, is a personal favourite of mine. And of course, the mother of all motherships, the baby itself, the East Coast Way. You know, that is just one of the true awesome routes. So yeah, I've always been a huge fan of the East Coast Way release. And yeah, I was up and down. I was sort of bored with Train Sim World until that release. Actually, when the East Coast Way got released, it sort of saved my career. It's like, this is it. I'm staying with Train Sim World now. This is going to be something I'm going to continue to do for my channel. I was on and off doing it there in 2019, and then I came back late 2019 and haven't looked back since. There's a pacer. Provisional blue. I see someone's done a Creators Club paint job of the provisional blue for the 101. We have downloaded that today, so I'm going to do some gameplay with that provisional blue 101. I'll probably do an uploaded video on it. And because we're having issues with our uploaded videos currently at the moment, folks, with them going up to 1440p, we're still doing 4K 60 frames per second at the moment. It's the highest quality. So do note they will premiere at 1080p at 60 frames per second on our channel. After that, they'll go to 4K 60 frames per second. We've got more uploaded videos of Train Sim World coming your way this week, including our Tuesdays and midweek World Trains live streams, which are going to be starting at the same time we started today on Tuesday and Wednesday. So do join us for that. Wednesday will be a River Games special of midweek World Trains, and Tuesday, yeah, it's going to be the same. Yeah, it's going to be a few different routes and trains, and later on today I'll probably be back for some more action on here. I might do a 101 later on today, actually. So I might do that provisional blue one later on. I don't know. I want to test out I've got a couple of mods going with the 101, as I explained to you guys. Recently I've gotten the light fix mod for it. So it's lights. Oh man, I couldn't believe it the other day when I was at Blacktown train station here in Sydney, Australia, on the T1 line, which is the Western Mainline here in Sydney. Man, I've been waiting weeks and weeks and weeks to get my scrubby hands onto the platform to get a short, like I do shorts on my YouTube channel for trains and trucks and all kinds of things. So yeah, I finally on Friday I seen a freight train. So yeah, I finally managed to get one for the channel. So yeah, I got there at the right time. It was a National Pacific. So if you play Trains 2022 or 2019, National Pacifics are involved with that game. Obviously, we don't do Trains on our channel anymore. We did the beta on 22, and that was the last time I played the game. I don't know. I sort of looked at the game as sort of more archaic, and it just didn't seem real enough to me. I don't know. It's just there was something about it, so I really didn't get into it. So yeah, I've had a few people ask me, "Oh, you ever going to get back into trains?" And I'm like, maybe in the future if they decide to upgrade physics, like upgrade the game and everything. I can't say never. It's just the price. The price was like, that's what got me, and one of the reasons why I stopped doing it. I thought, no, I'm not paying that per year. And again, I think the amount of DLCs that get released for Train Sim World per year, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll pay 10 times more of that. Speculation has begun as well for the US route. Yeah, people are talking about the US route. What's it going to be? Is it going to be freight? Is it going to be passenger? If it's going to be freight, there's a lot of great options there. Maria's Pass is one of them that I like to see from Train Simulator over the TSW. I'm more thinking in the lines that it'll be maybe Metrolink again, but I don't know. I don't think it would be. I did say to you guys I wouldn't be surprised if they end up going with New Jersey Transit stuff again and go North New Jersey coastline. But people are talking about New Haven and that again, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, New Haven. But I actually put up on there saying that they should do the right thing for us OG Train Sim World players and bring back the other section of the Northeast Corridor that we got taken out. That part of it actually had freight areas, and, but obviously they could go with those sort of lines and maybe modernise it. I don't know. There's a lot of great options. I'll be honest with you guys, later this year with the second US route, I would actually like to see a steam route from the US, and obviously the big boy. It's got to be the big boy. that'll be something that I would prefer to see for the second US route. I just think we're due for a US freight, a US steam route. I'll be very disappointed if we don't get one in this era. I'll be like, come on, we've had, we've had plenty of steam from the UK, not from Germany, not from the US. What's going on? There's a lot of great options. Yeah, me personally, I like to see US one, but the big boy, the big boy is the one I like. So, as I explained to you guys, it has to be set in the Western era, like a Western thing, like a week, the horses come down the hill trying to rob the train. There's got to be something really cool. Or the person's tied up on the tracks. We could do that too. It's a train, isn't it? Loving these new physics, they're really cool. Just Trains have got pretty much the first lot of what's it going to be like. Live stream community chat is open to subscribers only, folks. Don't forget to pop in, say g'day, mate. And if you like to talk about trains, and by all means necessary, go right ahead. On the forums, folks, I did put a post up on there about today's stream, and all the details were provided on there. Afterwards, I will update that, and I'll take those times off, and I'll just say full replay now showing. And also got another thread going on. I did ask something else originally, but about the lightning bolts and the lightning forks and lightning flashes in the game, because I'm sort of fed up with new releases happening, and we're getting just nothing really but thunder and just no lightning forks or anything. I'm more seeing them on the older routes from like Train Sim World 2 era and Train Sim World 1. Up there. She's been a stinker here in Sydney today, I'll tell you that much. This is one of the other issues that I'm really peed off with. Look at that. They just paused, and as soon as the mission complete thing, they just decide to walk away. I am very angry about Train Sim World. Like, aren't you guys sick of starting a service and you open the doors and hundreds of thousands of passengers decide to leave the train and leave it empty for the rest of your journey? And the other one is where passengers, after your very first stop after you start your service, when you get to the next station, you open the doors and all the passengers just leave the train, and then the rest of the journey you hardly got anybody on the train, or to nobody at all, or nobody joining the trains, just like you've seen here on this that station just there. And the other one is the passengers coming out of the train and standing in front of the doors and just standing there and not walking away. Just come out of the train, stand there, join up in a bunch of piles, and even when you close the doors and that, they just stay there. And the other one is the passengers just disappearing out of the middle, just disappearing. That's That never used to happen. Never used to happen. Train Simulator, Train Sim World 1. So yeah, that's another issue that I just am gutful. Just had enough. This passenger system needs to just really. I know there's been certain overhauls over and over, but they're basically just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Yeah. It needs to be torn down, completely reworked, completely rebuilt. Yeah. Put a brain in their heads. Yeah. Because at the moment, it hasn't got a brain. It has not got a brain. Our next stop is Leighton Hewitt. No, I'm joking. It's just Leighton. Come on! That's good. I told you guys I'll do that every time I get to this station. It's a bit of Australia. Leighton. Actually, had someone on the stream the other day that's actually from Blackpool. So if that fella's watching, g'day, mate. It's been a really hot day here in Sydney today. Another 30 plus Celsius. And man, I've been burnt to a crisp this weekend. Not feeling too good at the moment. I put some like afterburn lotion on, trying to get rid of. Okay, we've got a red light in front actually. What's going on? Ah, it's because it's a go fire. It's alright. Got another British Rail coming down. What do we got there? Ah, it's Pacer. Provisional blue. Yep. Next up is Blackpool North, down Main, go via, and then Blackpool North. Alright. Chris must be watching the cricket today because he hasn't joined us. One of our regulars and long-time subscribers to our YouTube channel, Chris Aswell, not here today. Pardon me, I need to be quiet for a second. don't think I put up what I was doing tonight on the description. I'll double check it anyway, just in case I did. Because, yeah, I've been away on the weekend, so I've sort of lost track of what I'm doing tonight. I don't even know what I'm doing for Tuesday night at the moment. I don't know. I know I've got Wednesday covered, but yeah, with the River Games special, with the new stuff. But yeah, as far as and the following week, main tail barn, of course. Yeah, we got that covered. So the next couple of weeks of midweek World of Trains are covered. We've got the River Games special this week with the new game packs, and next week we have the main tail barn for our midweek World Train stream. I probably won't do a launch live stream with the German one. I don't know. I might. It is overnight our time here in Australia. It's around 3:30 a.m. You know, sort of give me half an hour to download or 20 minutes to download the route, and then I'll get on it. It depends how quick the download is. This one was not too bad actually. I was surprised. It was over 8 gigabytes too, and it was pretty quick. So I got it done about 10 minutes before I had the stream ready to go. So 3:30 a.m. local time that is here in Sydney, by the way, folks. So it's what? It's afternoon in the UK. I know that. So. Morning in the USA. Definitely better than this one. I'm surprised I didn't have the doors on this station, because I know in reality these days a couple of these platforms are gone, and they don't let passengers onto the platform until the boarding starts. They've got them there, but when you go here, they're not like that. All this area is crazy. Obviously modernised these days. I do believe that this platform is gone. I think this one might be gone. I know that one's gone. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look at the results. We only spent one, so it should be a platinum. Yes, 8,617 action points. Very nice. You're on All Aboard Live, episode 65, our Sunday tradition here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment. I am the Aussie Don, your 2023 Community Screenshot Contest winner for Week 16, Deutsche Bahn Week I won, with my beautiful Lincoln Run Strucker photo. All right. So we are going to... I'm just going to have a look at the description just for a quick second. I'm just going to double check and see if I did post anything up on there in regards to where we're heading today. Yep, we're off to Germany for some Hamburg line. East Coast Mainline. Oh, East Coast Mainline. Oh, yes. Right. Very good, very good. All right, so we are doing some Hamstrucker Hamburg Lübeck action here right now. That's what we're doing. Later on today, East Coast Mainline with some trip on there. Some trip on there. Don't know what it'll be, but it'll be some trip. All right, now we're going to do this one. And, oh yeah, we're going to take the big 406D Deutsche Bahn. Beautiful, beautiful logo. We're going to do a 39 minute. No. Did I say it was to Hamburg or from Hamburg? Let me see. I'll just double check on that one. Oop. From Hamburg down the line. Okay, from Hamburg. All right. Express from Hamburg. Yeah, we got 1719. All right, let's do this one. Unfortunately, the weather has decided to crap itself on this one. So yeah, it's going to be done in a what are we doing? No, July. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, the weather has crapped itself here at 7:19 in the morning, and there's a thunderstorm. All right, let's see how we go. I did take off the Better Weather version 2.0 the other day, so I think that's still in the description. But unfortunately, I'm not running it on tonight's stream. I have got it in the files, so I was meant to put that back in. So I've just ran out of time this afternoon. I've just been flat chat working on behind the scenes stuff for another simulator. As you know, I mod for American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator. ICECS Hamburg Hannebahnhof, Lübeck Hannebahnhof, 406 Deutsche Bahn. Right. And it is raining again inside. They still haven't fixed this issue. Still have not fixed this issue. Sternum.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Okay. We are in the middle of whoop at the moment. So let's put the normal lights on. Let's get in here and put on some SEEF. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to put on some RFB.
RFB. RFB.
No. RFB. Thank you very much.
RFB. 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 RFB.
Yeah, I said that.
RFB.
Yes. How many times do you have to say it? It's only inside the cab. I don't know why it's doing that. I find that quite an issue, actually. Oh, here she comes.
Zifa. Zifa.
That just brightened up all of a sudden. Oh, there's some flashes. This is a straightforward run. It's non-stop, so it's 60 something kilometres, 65, 68 kilometres, something like that. This one. Might as well keep it at 40 because it's going to roll itself down the slope down here. It's a 1+% gradient. Break that up to 50. I do apologise if you see any glitching on this route, folks. This is well known for a fair bit of it. I don't know what's with the German routes. They seem to have a lot of micro-shattering more so. I just don't understand why Dovetail never explained themselves in regards to German routes more so. Let's crank that up a little bit more. So 60. I shall disable the cameras for you guys, let you guys enjoy the game without me being on there all the while. Very good.
You're on All Aboard Live with the Aussie Don, Train Sim World 4, live.
This is All Aboard Live, episode 65. You're with the Aussie Don. How are we all doing? We are on the Hamburg Lübeck. On this one, we're doing an ICE trip with the 406. Still want to see the iced tea added to this, and the ICE 2. The ICE 2 is not too much difference between the 1 and 2 actually, but it would still be nice to see the 2 nonetheless. I wouldn't mind seeing the diesel one variant of this though, the ICE. That will also be a fantastic release. I think if they were going to put an ICE in the game, I think the diesel variant would probably be the one that I would prefer. And of course, I'd love to see the DBPB ZFAs in the IC variant as well. That would be fantastic. That's well long overdue, to be honest. She's a thundering here today. Oi, Shamala, I knew it. 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 I'm thinking I'm flying along here, and I'm on an S-Bahn. I'm just thinking, hang on. I know this is sort of like a regional S-Bahn sort of experience. Yeah, and surely we're not going to be able to go miles per hour on an ICE on this one. Bring it down to 70. So we have got some traffic up in front there, and it is still stopped as well. So you can get trapped like that on Aachen as well. Cologne Aachen route. get stuck like that. There's that red signal. Okay. There's a green signal now. It was red. It was red. I'm not going to pump it up too much, so I know that train's still in front there. And there it is there. That'll be stopping and starting along here. There's no use pumping it ever, and then you know, you just got to do it again, so. It seems to freeze a lot along these walls just here. I don't know, this is, I've already explained to you guys some areas of concern that is off the beaten track that you really can't see. That sort of causes the freezing. And unfortunately it freezes up like hell out the front of it. And there is one of the worst ones right there, folks. And I did explain to you guys that the reasons that it does do that is these stupid things here. It's these all this stuff just here. There's no need to have all this shite out on the sides there when it's way off the course. That's just waste of memory. We don't need to have anything like that there to cause micro-shading. And the only reason it does that is because the way they've meshed it together is this. It's not meeting at some point. I don't know. I know that there's certain meshes you can use, and it doesn't. It's like water and electricity. It doesn't mix. It causes issues. And that issue was sort of gone in Train Sim World 3. With my custom engine settings and all that, you know, this rail worked quite fine. And now all of a sudden it's back again. So yeah, the settings are gone there. Oof, that was a flash. To be advised that Train Sim World will give you multiple flashes. If you suffer with any of these flashes, please do not watch this live stream. Thank you. Yeah, a little warning there, ladies and gentlemen, if you do suffer with epilepsy or anything like, you know, you don't like flash, you can't stand flashes or anything, yeah, do be advised do not watch this stream, because there's a lot of them in this one, especially with the lightning. think that's one of the reasons why they sort of did tone down the lighting, because all the idiots were whinging and crying about, oh, it's too much lightning, I'm too scared. Come to Australia. Our recent thunderstorm we had here in Sydney, 30,000 lightning bolts in an afternoon. Not just in Sydney, but in its surrounds. Yeah, it was a ripper. It was on the same day I did the trucking shorts, actually. It happened that afternoon. Just go have a look and see where that train is. You might be able to pump it up a bit more. Well, there it is there. We're not that far behind, are they? Man, if they're going to put an ICE on here, seriously, clear the tracks. Let us roll. Typical. Just bear with me for a second, folks. We'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, folks. I just had to throw out some links to social media outlets just to let everyone know that we are live. Stop button the bloody click it! Now you know why I didn't want to pump it up. Okay, so we are waiting for this douchebag in front here that is hogging up our space, which has been plaguing us all the way. And one of the reasons why I was keeping it down to 70 kilometres, but yeah, unfortunately, I started cranking it up there, and we have caught up to the SOB. So this one's a stop and start. Really, I wish they had some sort of cutting where they can get rid of this train so we can continue to enjoy our service, but we'll see how we get what we get up here. There is a there's a cutting coming up here, but I highly doubt that this will help us. We'll soon find out. Just gonna have a look at the map pitch here just to see what happened. Good, we should be right. Let's go.
Ziffer. Ziffer.
Oh, we finally cleared that SOB, so we're good to go for the rest of the trip, I'd say. Oh, look at that lightning over there. Fantastic. Oops. That is getting... Oh, that's my station. Yes. Oof.
Zifa. 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 Zifa.
you are just joining us, folks, this is All Aboard Live. You're on episode 65. We're with you, Aussie Don. How are you all doing from Sydney, Australia to the world? Welcome aboard. We are on the Hamburg, Lubeck. We're doing our ICE trip on here. Fun stuff.
Zebra, zebra.
And we're coming into our platform very shortly. Don't go anyway. East Coast Mainline coming up next. Coming into our final stop here, folks, here on the 65th edition of All Aboard Live, and beautiful trip there with the ICE. The thunderstorm here, the Hamburg Lübeck. So yeah, as I've been explaining, I'm seeing a lot of flashes and a lot of, still seeing forks of lightning and stuff on the older routes, but when it comes to the Train Sim 3 and 4 routes, it's just nowhere to be seen. Coming into our stop of our second trip here tonight, folks. Coming up next is East Coast Mainline. If you didn't join us earlier, folks, we have completed our trip on the Blackpool Branches with the Intercity service to Blackpool North from Preston. Nice, beautiful trip it was indeed. And here we are now at Lübeck. We've done our trip from Hamburg to Lübeck here on the Hamburg Lübeck German route. To apologise for those micro shadows, as I explained. It is well known for this route. I sort of started eliminating them towards the end of Train Sim 3, and now all of a sudden they've just returned. So yeah, a little bit disappointing. I might actually get in contact with DB at Runner again and just point that out to him. Say, hey, I do note that your old settings you had on Train Sim 3 were working quite well with the Hamburg Lübeck route. Also was eliminating the micro shadows in places where they were just absolutely shocking. And just wondering if, you know, would you recommend those for Train Sim 3, Train Sim 4 for just that particular route? I might ask him for them, see if he's still got those settings with him. And if he has, and yeah, I might actually use them just for this route again and just see if they work for Train Sim 4. And I'll just put that into a spare file and just say, and just call it the Hamstrucker Hamburg Lübeck engine, custom engine settings. So yeah, because they were working quite well for Train Sim 3. Yeah. All right, here we are. Let me just get myself back in here. All right, so do note I will be answering comments on the stream that are worthy to answer. Thank you. All right, so we are rolling now with East Coast Mainline. East Coast Mainline here on the All Aboard. So all aboard Choo Choo Tuesdays and midweek World of Trains, folks. Our live streaming Train Sim World shows that not only we just do one route, we do, well, sometimes we do one route depending if it's a launch, you know, like around launch day and that, just like it was with the Blackpool Branches. But yeah, that was a special live stream, a special edition of midweek World of Trains last week. And obviously, like I explained, we've got a special edition of midweek World of Trains this week, and just give me a second, folks. I'm just going to. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm going to send this to her. All right. So yeah, we are rolling here. So yeah, this show. Tuesday and Wednesdays are usually a show where we multiply do, you know, different routes, different trains. Sometimes it depends on the trip though. It could be a mega trip and it could just be just the one route for the whole stream. But more so when you do when we have that, it could be the likes of maybe a freight service. You know, it might be say Clinchford or Sandpatch Grave is definitely one that I can say, you know, it's a couple hour service and, you know, it would take up a whole stream just to do one. So, yeah. But those are the type of routes I try to avoid, more so because they just take too long and I prefer to do multiple tasks for you guys. Endelave Valley Line's one example. I have not done a full length trip on there at all because I refuse to. Because 2 hours, nah. Just way too much. It's a good route and everything, yeah, but it's better to break them down into splits, and I just prefer to do it like that. East Coast Mainline though is an absolutely lovely route, and once again I refuse to do that 2 hour plus, you know, steam locomotive on here. So yeah, we are doing some action on here right now for you guys. Pardon me, that was not called for. That's a 40 minutes, 6 minutes service. So we are half an hour to go. So we need to quickly do something. We are doing ICE action. Actually, we're doing a silver link here tonight. So the silver link and 31 minute service. We've been doing too much Doncaster to Granham. We need to do something different. Granham to Doncaster. That is more like it. So we will do that, and we'll do it the month of June. Nice clear day. Let's rock and roll. East Coast Mainline coming your way here on All Aboard Live. All right, let me get rid of my camera here. Not a fan of the West Cornwall, sorry. I am not a big fan of it. Yeah. A route that I wouldn't go to too often. This is a 1D 14 London King's Cross to Leeds service. We hope you do enjoy. Let's rock and roll.
TPWS and AWS operational.
It's just I don't know, it's not a route that I would go to too often. It's all right. It's not too bad, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. I prefer the a lot more other UK routes. The River Games, I'm not a real big fan of River Games content, to be brutally honest. They've, you know, not got a really good history. So yeah, I would give if it was a third party company, I would give the keys to take over Dovetail. It would be Just Trains. So yeah, I would have preferred to have seen that route actually bigger and better. So yeah, that's just me. I would have preferred to seen it longer, and obviously, yeah, implemented the HSTs into it, because the HSTs obviously, you know, in reality head that way. So I think that, well, they did when they were in service, but yeah, if they were going to do that era, then yeah, I would have preferred to have seen the HSTs through there. Skyhawk Games, yeah, once again, they're pretty much about the same. Yeah. After, I had to say, after Just Trains' release, yep, they've come a long way, Just Trains. Like they had a bit of controversial up and down history on Train Sim Classic, but yeah, like I explained to my viewers, they had a great couple of releases at the end of last year with the U-Bahn Hamburg. I'm a big fan of that, and the Hope Valley route was fantastic as well. Through the Just Trains website though, not the Steam versions, where it came out well, fair few months later, but yeah. I think they were both more than 6 months apart, if I remember rightly, but yeah, the Steam versions are no way near the variants they have on the Just Trains website. So yeah, great entry from Just Trains, but obviously now it's up to them if they're going to knock the one they've released now out the ballpark on their next release. You know, they got a lot to live up to, a lot to live up to on the next release, which I'm probably safe to say would be around about 12 months' time. Knowing Just Trains, they don't release too often. You know, they take their time when they're doing some. They make sure they get it right. So yeah, Skyhawk Games will redeem themselves if they pull the trigger on the Class 222, and if they get it right. If they get it right. And obviously that's for the Midlands. The Class 222, folks, was the replacement of the HST on the Midlands Mainline. Knowing them, they'll probably put some BS, you know, Liberty pack out for the HST. Yeah. That was over Heritage Ring. No. It's up Heritage Ring. I wonder how the Aussies are going in the World Cup. Hey, there's the APT, modern day APT. I did do an uploaded video of that over the last week, folks. It is showing at 4K 60 frames per second on our channel. Upwards. You have the other options as well, of course. Highly advisable if you are watching on a phone, folks, through our content, to actually have the YouTube app downloaded, and then you can go to the little cog, which is the settings, and then just put it into advanced, and then you'll be able to watch our streams at 1440p at 60 frames per second. Who put out the West Cornwall? River Games. River Games. They put out West Cornwall local. Skyhawk Games' first release was UK release was the recent Midlands Mainline that was released earlier this year. I like this paint job, it's really nice. It just sounds cool too, the Silver Link. The Silver Link. Ooh, you betcha. What about the Platinum? Platinum. Gold Link. Yeah, the River Games released that one, so yeah, I would have preferred the Glasgow-Edinburgh route to have included the branch. I think a lot of people were thinking that when they announced, when the leaks come through that they were doing a new Scottish route, everyone was saying the Glasgow, Edinburgh, and hoping for the link. I'm more looking at everybody saying, oh, the branch is going to, obviously they're going to go to where River Games are actually based in real life. So yeah, they didn't end up going there, and then we know the reasons why now, because obviously the train simulator route got released. But yeah, I would have preferred to have seen them put the branch in. Yeah, they didn't do it. I don't see what the harm of the extra mileage would have been. Anything. It was definitely in the ballpark to do. It was just, I don't know why they didn't do it. Anyway, there was a lot that went wrong with ScotRail Express more at release. The thing that really got me more so at release was, we were skipping a few of the one of the stations there. Near the football stadium, not the Haymarket one, the one that was after that. And that sort of really peeved me off. I was like, oh, we're going past this thing all the time. It's just basically a abandoned station. And then they changed the timetable. They made it better, so that was good. But yeah, it was. More so the tunnels, when you're going in the tunnels and you just had this just massive green screen in front of you. Like, what the hell is this? Like, it just wasn't something was, at that particular time, we had other train symbol routes coming in and out of tunnels, and it was, fine. And then all of a sudden River Games released their one, and it was just like this real weird green, looked like we were in the green screen. I'm like, this is just horrible. So, as much as the new route they're doing looks nice and everything, yeah, it looks great. Once again, they're sort of reusing stuff and not really putting any sort of new type of gameplay into the game. Sort of, once again, one of those routes like a Rosalini, it's sort of hilly and everything, and it's going to be slow, and it's going to be, can I say the word boring? I don't know, it's more of a scenic route. It's more, it's like, oh wow, look at the scenery, not the gameplay. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I just have a sneaky suspicion about this one. It's really going to drop the ball. It's not going to live up to what it. I don't know. I am a fan of the route on Train Sim Classic though, so I'm just. I'm just disappointed that they didn't go with the full length, more so. Full 60-something kilometre length. So I think it would have been nicer to have done that. But yeah, I've seen at the River Games forums, they did say that one person said that it's nice to see a new country in the game, like obviously Italy. But, you know, one station, you know, he was saying hopefully one day we will see an actual proper Italian release. And I would say, yeah, that would be great. And if they're going to do an Italy route, well, it's got to be that high-speed train, isn't it? The what they call it, something 1000, I think it's called, or something. It's like really, it's a red speed train. It looks like an ICE, but yeah, it's beautiful high-speed train. But there is some beautiful scenic train routes in Italy as well, so it'll be hard to pretty much choose one actually. Friend. Yeah, that's what I said to her. I said it, but it's true what she said. I said I'm not angry about it. I just thought she would get angry about it. It's gotta be more, you know, more cool about stuff. Kind of not getting any wickets, man. God, they can still put on 300 something. See those W's on the sides, folks, as I've explained to you guys many times over. Those are the warning signals for the, more so the, I call them the cow crossings. You also see them in the countrysides of the UK and along the rails, and yeah, they always bip their horn just to warn the people that you know, might have a load of stock or something, you know, wanting to go over. Some of them have got cars that go over them, but they're more so for the passenger crossing. And you wouldn't want to cross this one with a 125-mile train going down, eh? So 200 plus kilometers, 201 kilometers, I think it is. 200. Hey Siri, what is 125 miles in kilometers? I think it's 201.
Okay, I found this on the web.
You sucker mana. Hey Siri, what is 125 miles in kilometers? Yeah, 201. That's what I thought. Got that spot on. And then it's 0.17 or something. It's 201.17. according to Siri. Gotta put the points in there. Gotta put the point something else in there as well. It's 200 kilometers. I'm quite comfortable with the speed at the moment anyway. It was a little bit under, it was 108. So yeah, I might be back with you later on today with some action on the Blackpool Branches. Not a guarantee at the moment, but yeah, if I feel like it, then yeah, we'll join you. But we're definitely going to be with you guys tomorrow evening. It'll be later than what we started today, because obviously the same time we started today, we're going to be with our Monday tradition on the roads of America with American Truck Simulator. As we wind down the final days of 148, we are officially going into 149. I'm not 100% certain if it's this week or next week. Actually, I know next week's the new DLC. We are, yep, Kansas next week. Yep, big week next week. Oof. Got the Train Sim World DLC. We've got the American Truck Simulator DLC. Yeah, I'm probably planning to not go away that particular weekend, but I don't know. I might not go away that weekend because of the new DLC. I'll be very busy. Got a hectic schedule this week. There might not be as many uploaded videos this week, folks. They're more so tomorrow because I have... I'm going to be helping my dad out with some lawn mowing, and the main reason I'm doing that is because I need to really get some cash flow up for Christmas, and I got my daughter's birthday coming up at the end of the month, so yeah, cash is a little bit tight at the moment, so I really need to get out and do some work and help my dad out and get some cash flow out so I can start paying some of these other bills. Yeah, get some money for Christmas. Anyway, we'll soon find out what is going to happen at around the start of December, if I'm going to be here on that weekend for the launch of that DLC or not. Yeah, we'll wait till that happens. I have been going away every weekend over the recent few weeks, and I've sort of been wanting a weekend to myself recently, so I was originally planning not to go this weekend. Actually, I was trying to pull out of going away this weekend. I had a feeling my sister was coming over. I thought, nah, I better get going. We're due at 14 hours 12 and 30 seconds on top of that. So we are currently around 12 minutes away to that time. So yeah, we're roughly around about 15 minutes to the end of our final run here. About to go through Radford. I'll get back in here because I had a feeling I was close to the speed limit. You gotta love the sound of that thing going past. It's absolutely fantastic. Here's another flyby. Nice. And one more.
Open the gates.
I'll bring myself into the picture for the final rest of the journey. How are we all doing? G'day. As always, there'll be a full replay of today's All Aboard Live, episode 65 with you guys. Added to our Train Sim World 4 playlist is this episode. And there'll be links on the screen at the end of the live stream on the full HD replay as soon as it clears the protocol for the 3 previous episodes of All Aboard. So those will be episodes 64, 63 and 62. All Aboard used to be a train simulator classic live streaming show, so we've got a fair few of our old episodes on our Train Simulator Classic playlists. And we have one of the episodes on the Train Sim World 3 playlist. That was on the final week of Train Sim World 3 era, by the way. And we have, I think this is the 9th episode since Train Sim World 4 started. So yeah, we've done a fair few episodes already, so... I love the yellow colour scheme on the edges of the doors and that on this too, and around the see on there around the edges of each carriage. It's really cool. I like it. It's like a fluoro yellow. Then you got your classic yellow at the front. Very nice, the Silverlink. Yeah, so I double checked with DB Runner about these custom engine settings anyway, and he asked me about my VRAM. He got back to me about the VRAM actually, and he said, look, I've got well more than enough VRAM. You know, VRAM's not the problem. You know, 12. Yeah, it's massive. So he said, nah, VRAM's no issue. I said, yeah, I had a feeling the VRAM would be fine. Like I said, I explained to him, you know, I'm running, you know, AAA games, you know. I've run Formula 1 on here, you know, PGA Tour and yeah, WRC. You know, I've run AAA games on here, so. I just, yeah, basically said, you know as well as I do, that the Unreal Engine 4 has a well-known history for micro-shadow. It's just the way that the engine's been built, you know. That's why I wish they would make the leap for 5, but yeah, that's pretty much out of the question now. The PC editor's there. It's not going to happen. The only way it would happen is we get a whole new train simulation game, and I don't see them making the leap for that. I think it'll be an insult to the community anyway. I think a lot of the people in the community were pretty upset with Dovetail if that did happen. It would be like, hey, you know, we've just, you know, had all these so-called new versions of the game, even though it's the same old game. It's just, yeah, a selling point at the end of the day. I don't see that would happen. And we're not too far away. 7 speed, it's just under 100. Yeah, so I seen a container train here in Sydney a few days ago. It is up on our shorts area. If you haven't seen it already, go and check it out. Nice 60-second video. And you'll see some lovely trains here in Sydney, Australia. Up on there as well. I've got other stuff as well, but yeah, the freight one I got on the 17th of this month, a couple of days ago, was absolutely a gem. Next stop is Doncaster. Doncaster. I see some invisible train. Not trains. Cars. Shadow cars. Are you serious? Man, I thought it wasn't going to pull the trigger then. You got to get right near up top of it, you know. If you were flying through there, you would fail for sure. But yet again, the safety systems would have pulled you up already. Bring that down, bring that down, bring that down, bring that down. It's 25. That's nice. And there's a Norman 323. I haven't had my tea yet tonight, but I had a late lunch, so I'm going to go and cook some tea. I know that much. And there we go. We'll just park it up just there. That'll do me. Alright. This is Doncaster. There's the shopping centre. Don't ask me if it's a Westfields or not. I don't think it is. I don't think there's a Westfield in Doncaster, is there? Doesn't look big enough anyway. Oh, yet again. Maybe. Anyway. Alright, there we go. Fantastic. We should have a platinum on that one. I don't see there being any dramas there. 13,949. That was very good. Well done. Alright, so just to recap today on our All Aboard episode 65. We went first on the Blackpool Branches. We took a Intercity Class 47 on there with a couple MK1 coaches. And before that, in the male coaching coach there on the front, and two MK1 coaches. So beautiful trip there. That was from Preston to Blackpool North. And then we went to the Hamburg Lübeck and done an ICE trip in the thunderstorm, and then followed by a beautiful trip there on the East Coast Mainline from Grantham to Doncaster. So thank you very much for watching this week's All Aboard Live. It's been an honour and privilege. And we'll see you again next Sunday for episode 66. And do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Show your support for our content. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. All good. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.